have been awarded 30 scholarships, total in excess of $32,000. These scholarships and our recipients are located in your program. We still have some national competitions to attend, and it's very likely that these numbers will increase as our students attend our national competitions this summer. At MTC, it's all about encouraging our students to be involved. This involvement can be through many of our co-curricular organizations, such as Skills USA and FFA. In Skills USA, our students competed in a state competition this past April, which was held in Virginia Beach. MTC continued to do well, with every student earning a top 5 spot in the state. At this time, we would like to recognize our 11 gold medalists who will be competing at the National Skills USA competition in Atlanta, Georgia in just a couple weeks. Students, please rise and stand as I call your name. Some of the winners are finishing up their first year and are not here tonight, but we still want to recognize these students for this outstanding accomplishment. For architecture and drafting, Mariah Shesnov, who's post-secondary. In carpentry, Ethan Foltz. In commercial drone, Levi Christian and Samuel Satterwhite. In fantasy mannequin, Milano Zazenko. In firefighting, Jacob Folk. In job skill demonstration, David Brazil. In prepared speech, Lillian Dove. In total fantasy look, Emily Andrew, Ash Graham, and Lily Wagner. Let's give all these students a round of applause. Our FFA chapter has also been very successful this year through our Agriculture Production Technology program. We would like to recognize the following students for their accomplishments. And again, will these students please stand as I call your name? State Champion Farm Business Management Team, Rachel Cron, who earned a national gold rating, 14th place individual, and a scholarship winner. The Big E Livestock Judging Championship Team, Caitlin Hill, second high individual. Kaylee Hill, 6th high individual. And Ella Warrens, 19th high individual. Our State Fair Virginia Horse Hippology Champions, Kaylee Hill, top individual. Our Virginia Equi Smarts FFA Hippology State Champions, Kaylee Hill, 2nd high individual. And Caitlin Hill, 5th high individual. And our State Dairy Proficiency Award winner, Rachel Cron. Congratulations. There are several individuals I'd like to recognize this evening. MTC is very fortunate to have tremendous support, especially from our executive board. This board consists of the school board members from the Harrisonburg City Public School System and the school board members from the Rockingham County Public School System, along with Dr. Richards, Superintendent of Harrisonburg City, and Dr. Scheichel, Superintendent of Rockingham County. I want to thank Dr. Scheichel and Dr. Richards for joining me on stage today. Thank you. We also work very closely with our government officials, our local community leaders, and our local businesses. A big special thank you to Eric Fitzgerald, the CT Director for Rockingham County, and Bethany Everidge, the CT Director for Harrisonburg City. At this time, would all of these individuals please stand to be recognized? Our parents are critical to the success of MTC. We want to thank each and every one of you in this building for your continued support and your commitment to give your child the best opportunities in education. We hope that you see the benefits of your child attending a course and a program at MTC. We'd also like to recognize the teachers and staff of Massanutten Technical Center. It has been an honor with this administration team to work with you side by side this year. At MTC, we pride ourselves as being part of a family, focusing on hard work, loyalty, and the dedication to our profession and to these students here tonight. These success and accolades at MTC are due to the determination of each one of these individuals that work day and night to prepare our students for the workforce and for higher education. They give the students the confidence and the ability to reach their goals that they desired when they became first-year students that first day of school. Would all of our teachers and staff members please stand and let's give them a big round of applause for all of their hard work. At this time, I am excited to introduce our keynote speaker, Sheriff Brian Hutchinson. Sheriff Brian Hutchinson graduated from Virginia Tech with a bachelor's in business management and from Virginia Commonwealth University with a master's in criminal justice. He has served for 28 years in law enforcement, starting as a trooper with the Virginia State Police. He is currently in his third term as Sheriff of Rockingham County and the City of Harrisonburg. Please give me a big warm welcome for Sheriff Brian Hutchinson.
Thank you, sir. All right, thank you for having me here with you today, and congratulations on a very special day. It's truly an honor to be able to share it with all of the 2022 MTC graduates, their families, friends, teachers, and administrators. I'm going to start off today with a couple things that maybe I shouldn't say, but I'm going to say them anyway. I just can't help it. And the first one is that MTC is my favorite of all the schools in Harrisonburg and Rockingham. And the reason I say that maybe I shouldn't say that is because part of me feels like, as sheriff of Harrisonburg and Rockingham, I shouldn't have favorites, right? I should be completely neutral. But the fact is, it is my favorite, and it's my favorite for a reason. And the reason is, I think it offers a perfect combination of classroom and practical education, learning about and actually performing tasks in the many different fields of study that they offer. I don't think it gets any better than that. It's an amazing program. I commend you all for participating in and successfully completing it. The second thing that maybe I shouldn't say is to consider RCSO as a career option. Maybe it's a little shameless to be recruiting at a graduation ceremony, right? But I've been called worse than that, so I'm not gonna let it bother me here. We need good employees on a regular basis, much like the fine graduates we have here today, and we have gotten some great ones from MTC in the past. The lieutenant in our criminal investigations division is an MTC grad, among numerous others that we currently have on staff. So if you haven't decided exactly what you want to do yet, give it some consideration, and that's not just the criminal justice students, but the others too. Because the good thing about shift work is that you have more days off each month than you work. So a lot of folks that work for us do other things for additional income on their days off. Carpentry, agriculture, auto repair, you name it. Other programs that MTC offers, great. Hey, do them both, right? So give it some thought. That's all I'm saying. And that'll be the end of my sales pitch for today. As for my message for today, thinking about speaking to the class of 2022 graduates took me back to when I was sitting where you are. I won't say what year that was, you wouldn't believe it anyway because I look so young. But I started thinking about my message to you in terms of things that I know now that I didn't know then. And of course, numerous things quickly came to my mind, but the one I want to share with you today is the one that I feel took me the longest to learn. I really believe if I had learned it sooner, I could have been a lot better a lot sooner. So I'll discuss it for a few minutes with you today and hope that maybe it'll be helpful to you in some way. My message is this: be your own critic. Now, what do I mean by that? It is not to be critical of yourself. That's usually mostly a negative type of thing, and it's not very beneficial to you at all. Instead, I mean to critique yourself from time to time. Rely on yourself for internal feedback about your performance. I believe we're conditioned, really as creatures of habit, to rely on external feedback, whether it be from teachers through report cards or from supervisors through performance evaluations. And I know that was definitely the case for me. I did not even realize it was the case until the end of my first year as sheriff in December of 2012. It was the end of the year, which meant it was time of the year for performance evaluations. And up to that point in my career, I had always gotten a performance evaluation. I always had. And at that time of the year, everyone in the entire office was getting one except for me, right? Who does the sheriff's evaluation? So the catch to that is the answer. The answer is all the citizens of Harrisonburg and Rockingham County do it every 4 years, right? And so this was only the end of year one. I still had 3 years to go, so I really needed to do something in the meantime to make sure I would not get a bad evaluation from the citizens at the next election and find out then I hadn't been doing a good job by getting voted out and not having a job, right? So I started thinking about it, and it was then I realized that there had always been an external source of evaluation for me, someone else assessing my performance, telling me what my strengths and weaknesses were, what my goals and objectives should be. And I thought back over the years and I realized I had never really done any kind of professional self-evaluation at all. And that is none at all, with one exception that did come to my mind. The one means of self-evaluation that I had done over the years was using a motto that I was taught early on in my career relating to the importance of staying in good physical condition. The motto was, the gun belt don't lie. Now, I know that's bad grammar. I got a bunch of teachers behind me that are just cringing right now. I know that's bad grammar, but I didn't invent the motto, right? I'm just telling you the way that it was taught to me at the police academy. That's the gun belt don't lie. Now, what did they mean by that? What does that mean? Well, other pants, belts, slacks, they all run in different sizes. It varies a lot. Pants, jeans can shrink in the dryer. Sometimes they stretch out a little bit when they get good and broken in. So there can be a big fluctuation involved with normal clothing, but not with a gun belt. The way a gun belt latches is always the same. The buckle is really just for looks. Behind the buckle, there's a latch that actually latches the belt together. And when you latch it, it will tell you very honestly if you're gaining weight or not. Believe me, it'll tell you quickly if you've gained weight when you have to suck it in and hold your breath until you see stars just to get the belt to latch. And yes, that is a firsthand experience that I have had, maybe after a little too much pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving. Apparently I was a little too thankful, but I thought it was a vegetable. So the gun belt told me it was not. They told me very differently. I think it's truly the purest, most honest and objective method of self-evaluation that's possible. It's not too hard on you. It's not too easy on you. It gives it to you straight. The gun belt don't lie. So remembering that motto, I took that approach and broadened it to use it as my method to assess my own job performance. And it was not rocket science by any means. Basically, I took my day planner, my schedule book for the whole year, went back through it month to month. I made notes of things that I thought had gone well, that I had done a good job with, as well as I made notes of things that I remembered it could have gone better. Maybe I could have done a better job on that. So I put that list together and made notes, and it only took maybe an hour, if that, to come up with that list, to be my own critic and critique my own performance for the whole year. I tried to be honest as a gun belt with myself in doing so, and I developed my own list of strengths and weaknesses, and I developed my own goals and objectives, and used it to guide me through the upcoming year. Over the course of that year, it noticeably helped me as I used it to monitor my performance and seek future improvement by learning from the past. I was truly amazed at what a benefit it was, and I couldn't believe that I hadn't done it sooner. I could immediately notice a difference, not just with my job performance, but in feeling better prepared for each day. I have continued to do the same thing every year since, and I've continued to be amazed about how much it helps me learn, improve, and ultimately it even makes my job easier. So whether you're heading off to college, whether you're heading off to the workforce, that's the simple piece of advice that I would share with you today. Be your own critic. Report cards and performance evaluations are great. Don't get me wrong. They provide valuable insight as to your level of performance. But they should not be the final word. Do not become so dependent upon them that you allow them to define you. You take the time to define you. Periodically reflect on your own performance, set your own goals and objectives to find the best way for you to improve, make progress, and ultimately succeed at whatever you do. To really be your best, develop your own effective method of self-evaluation. Be objective, not too hard, not too easy. Be honest as a gun belt with yourself, and be your own critic. Once again, thank you for having me with you today to help celebrate this very significant day, the graduation of the Massanutten Technical Center class of 2022. Congratulations on a job well done. My best wishes to you all, and God bless.
We can't let you leave without a gift.
Okay.
So thank you so much for an outstanding speech. This is an MTC shirt.
All right.
So when you're at the fairgrounds this year,
With pride.
every day.
It's on. It's on.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to call Sandy Rinker, our Supervisor of Adult Education, to the podium to say a few words about our outstanding practical nursing program.
Good evening. Thank you, Mr. Hutton. So my name is Sandy Rinker. I am the supervisor of the adult program, and I welcome you to our special ceremony this evening. It is with pride and pleasure that I introduce to you the adult graduates of Massanutten Technical Center. Thank you to the family and friends who are in attendance tonight. The graduates would not have made it without your love and support as they worked and went to school full-time to become a nurse. To our future nurses, today you celebrate a journey completed. 2 years ago, you started on a road trip that has led to success and fulfillment of goals. You've experienced lectures, PowerPoints, group projects, getting up really early for clinicals, and the new more normal, online learning. The first skill you learned was hand washing, a simple skill that is now so very important in all of our lives. You carried around books twice the size of encyclopedias, and you can now answer this question, calculate it in your head, okay? Your patient has an order for a 1,000 milliliter bag of fluids to be infused over 8 hours. What is the correct drip rate for the bag of fluids? Okay, I'll expect the answer tomorrow at MTC. You learn the answer to this type of question because you have been prepared by the best instructors in the field. Their knowledge, expertise, and the love of the nursing profession has been passed on to you. Thank you, Ms. Carpenter, Ms. Dingus, Ms. Jenkins, and Ms. Kaufman. During your time at MTC, you have learned many, many valuable lessons, not only about nursing, but about life. At Penning, I gave you some words of wisdom, and I'm going to give you some more tonight. They are simple. Always take pride in your profession. Never take shortcuts or compromise a person's care. Be a role model because someone is always watching. Be empathetic, kind, and caring. And do remember Florence Nightingale's words. Don't forget the little things. And remember, as a nurse, you can make a difference. Congratulations, and I wish you much success in your nursing career. Thank you. So we'll introduce our practical nursing class, and we have Dr. Stephanie Carpenter, Tracy Dingus, Lisa Jenkins, and Joy Kaufman. Delcy Alonzo Valadez. Olga Bonderva. Ocean Burris. Scotty Danielle Carr. Corey Cave. Danielle Faith Cave. Misty Lynn Coiner. Taylor Kraft. Emily Simmons Elmore. Estania Godoy Gonzalez. Jennifer Gomez Zambrano. Rachel Hanlon. Melissa Marie Kitchen. Miranda Nicole Miller. Rachel Elaine Morris. Sarah Grace Powell. Christian Fink Ray. Brazil Marie Rivera. Alyssa Jade Shank. Karen Inez Shiflett. Mackenzie Catherine Smith. Abigail Vasquez Damian. Melissa Ann Beanie. Sabrina Lee Walker. Elizabeth Williams. Cheyenne Wilson. And at this time, I would like to invite Chris Dalton to the podium.
At this time, we will invite each student to the stage to accept their certificate of completion in their respective programs. Graduates and members of the audience, please remain seated and show proper respect as we recognize these students. We remind you to please hold your applause until after each program has been acknowledged. This form of mutual respect will ensure that all parents and families will hear their graduate's name. Agriculture Production Technologies instructor, Mr. Eric Stockdale. Isabel Nicole Bowman. Rachel Elizabeth Cron. Danielle Virginia Falk. Brooklyn Elise Hensley. Kaylee Grace Hill. Caitlin Elizabeth Hill. Jaylyn Dawn Keeler. Ella Kathleen Warnes. Architecture and Interior Design instructor, Ms. Kim Capasso. Sierra Ann Ocker. Omar Celestino Calixto. Brianna Grace Coleman. Talia Lee Condre. Jasmine Decina Montero. Caitlin Rose Fellenstein. Isabella Grace Galati. Austin Tyler Harper. Kirsten May Hindle. Chesney Ray Custer. Caitlin May McDonald. Avery Bryn Nussbaum. Yvette Trinity Patricio. John Fernando Rodriguez Gonzalez. Taylor Nicole Thornton. Bailey Ann Tudor. Auto Technologies, instructors Jason Miller and Mr. Terry Taylor. Noah Ethan Condre. Kyle Foster Dean. McGuire Christian Eppard. Ethan Patrick Durrett. Cameron Riley Harris. Alexander Charles Holzner. Xavier Scott Koneski. Hunter Wesley Lamb. Austin Mikhail Lance. Drake Connor Lawson. Ernesto Nazareth Mendoza. Cole Richard Nicewander. Sadie Mabel Rivera Castro. Liam Ashton Amadeus Rubart. Devin Alexander Strother. Richard Jesse Wampler. Jaden Watson. Nathan James Zirkle. Building Management, instructors Mr. Jerry Arbogast and Mr. David Scott. Jonathan David Carter. James Anderson Conley. Daniel James Cox. Jant Bradley Knott. Jordan Kyle Lambert. Ruby Mendoza. Carlos Emmanuel Rosas Carcamo. Adam Henry Wampole. Carpentry, instructor, Mr. Neil Tucker, instructional assistant, Mr. Jerry Critcher. Cortland Scott Andrews. Jesse David Armentrout. Tanner David Clark. Devin Sterling Kreider. Morgan Tyler Custer. Ethan Cole Foltz. Caleb Daniel Rains. Jonathan Michael Smith. Collision repair, instructor Mr. Eric McDorman, instructional assistant Mr. Jerry Will. Thank you. Jacob Page Allville. Cole Mason Brooks. Matthew Scott Kaplinger. Osvaldo Correa Rivas. Tucker Clayton Custer. Gavin A. Friel. McKenna K. Hensley. Moises Emmanuel Hernandez Balderas. Jack Austin Hutchinson. Isaac Grant Kelly. Jaden Cole Lamb. Mac Molina Nava. Eduardo Morales. Garrett Michael Ortiz. Joshua Thomas Williams. Cosmetology, instructors Ashley Armstrong, Heidi Wheeler, and instructional assistant Miss Lindsay Lamb. Emily Andrew Mateos. Yuliza Basilio Corona. Savannah Paige Campbell. Jacqueline Carranza. Rachel Renee Conley. Ashanti Ray Cruz Perez. Yesenia Abigail Del Cid Martinez. Lillian Nicole Dove. Emily Ashlyn Graham. Karen Zulema Guevara Ponce. Cynthia Juarez Hurtado. Olivia Grace Lamb. Delaney Faith Mongold. Takasia Yvonne McCarthy. Sarah Jean Nelson. Tanya Giselle Ramirez. Sabrina Nicole Shiflett. Autumn Elizabeth Smith. Ayana Jade Staten. Lily Ann Wagoner. Patience Nicole Whitlock. Jonah Guy Witter. Jayana Sherelle Yancey. Milana Anna Zachenko. Criminal Justice instructors Brandon Plogger and Rebecca Ulrich. Darius Sejan Blakely. Tyler Wesley Carden. Brian Cruz Macedo. Logan Dwayne Cutlip. Haley Lynn Dolfelmeyer. Matthew James Elyard. Caleb Borman Garcia. Anthony Wayne Griffith. Veronica Angelica Lopez Romero. Jason Jefferson Lorenzo Diaz. Brianna Suzanne Morgan. Shane Michael Redifer. Trenton Leroy Sheffer. Desiree Sky Showalter. Adrian Uribe Campos. Carmen G. Vasquez Patricio. Addison May White. Ethan Preston Wentz Famatter. Culinary Arts, Instructor Chef Tara Roberts, Instructional Assistant Ms. Tamara Stoudemire. Morelli Gajardo Cortez. Adriana Isabel DePont. Josiah DeLeon Herarte. Cyrus James Eaton. Robert Arvin Wayne Eschball. Kylie Neva Ray Horst. Brianna Marie Knupp. Jenna Lee May. Zachary Owen Reedy. Jackson Cole Reiner. Corinne Ayana Skates. Caden William Strickler. Marie Kelly Whiting. Cybersecurity Instructor, Mr. Buddy Ritchie. David Cassiano Alvarez. Jacob Christian Barnett. Levi Grant Christian. Selah Renee Diener. Brent Michael Harper. Alan Michael Kesner. Logan Dante Lopez Flores. Nicholas Paul May. Stefano Antonio Ramella. Alicia Ravache. Accepting on behalf and in memory of Jorge Eli Rodriguez Salcedo is Instructor Mr. Buddy Ritchie. Joshua Ryan Sager. Samuel Peyton Satterwhite. Addison Quinn Sheehan. Jaden Cade Smith. Colin Decker Snyder. Dental Careers, Instructors Mrs. Peggy Croy and Miss Amelia Montesano. Amaya Lee Ajeti Hubbard. Sabrina K. Adkins. Amelia Grace Batista. McKenna Marie Eppard. Michelle Ashley Howdyshell. Gracie McKenna Hulse. Callista Lynn Jenkins. Samantha Lacey Lambert. Lillian Hayes Lawson. Cortland Ann Meadows. Jameson Riley Meadows. Natnael Weldab Miskoon. Jordan Mackenzie Elena Mitchell. Jessica Naranjo Correa. Hallie Nicole Wynn. Allison Kate Shiflett. Caitlin Leanne Shiflett. Carly Ann Smith. Megan Marie Swope. Jenna Nicole Wolf. Diesel Truck Technologies, Instructor Mr. Lee Smith, Instructional Assistant Mr. Rick Bowen. Thank you. Aiden Wayne Basil. Tanner Gray Carr. Tyler Austin Doolin. Charles Wesley Good. Daniel Jimenez. Blake Allen Keppel. Anton Crott. Tyrese Jordan Nuevo Romero. Grant Winfield Pennybacker. Ryan Allen Shiflett. Trevor Lewis Shiflett. Gunnar P. Scholl. Jeremy Sheldon Smith. Ty Landon Turner. Electricity, Instructor Mr. James Satva, Instructional Assistant Mr. Gordon Shantz. Diego Alejandro Arellano Miramontes. Michael Joseph Basinger. Tyler Lee Breeden. Logan Michael Fry. Joshua Lee Hensley. Kevin Luis Meza Garcia. Cole Allen Phillips. Hayden Andrew Quinn. Miguel Angel Ramirez. Cortland Wheeler Wilt. Fire and Rescue, Instructor Lieutenant Steph Brown. Jacob Abbott Falk. Haley Joanne Huffman. Mackenzie Diane Shiflett. Lewis Christian Slater. Malachi Machiavelli Weaver. Health careers, instructors, Ms. Christy Pearson, Ms. Rebecca Lindsay, Ms. Rebecca Crow. I'm sorry, Mary Crow. Astrid Kimberly Amaya Orlana. Jamie Isabel Arvizo Hill. Haiti Danielle Ayala. Brianna Nicole Doffelmeyer. Peyton Chad Downey. Angeli D. Hernandez Serrano. Kyra Lene Jones. Sierra Dawn Kelly. Desiree Sky Kennedy. Madison Nicole Kuntz. Nicole Swain Lopez Guerrero. Fugi Del Carmen Mejia Zelaya. Chabeli Napoles. Kylie Love Phillips. Kimberly Alexa Quintanilla. Joanna Ricullo Roxas. Daniela Sofia Rivero Soto. Yaritza Santiago Rojas. Cheyenne Paige Williams. Heating and air conditioning, instructor Mr. Derek Morgan. Thank you, sir. Saman Azad Adi. Justin Lee Berry. Chandler N. Blair. Ronnie Conley III. Justin Kyle Dove. Arlington Tucker I. Hunter Dre Kissling. Dennis Kutsi. Tristan Isaiah Lucas. Colby David Miller. Jacob Thomas Miller. Kyler Addison Miller. Ryan Michael Miller. Gavin Isaiah Moreno. Gabriel James Robinson. Austin Erman Shiflett. Gabriel Skylar Stickley. Noah Peyton Wilkins. Veterinary Science with instructors Miss Lori Dameron and Miss Tiffany Eastep. Joseph Lee Ritchie Andes. Annalie Baldovinos Correa. Matthew Apollos Joshua Beach. Alexis Michelle Benner. Christine Joy Carper. Joshua Aaron Cofield. Mackenzie Joy Sizik. Ashley Nicole Good. Sarah Elizabeth Harlow. Lauren Michelle Hawkins. Jillian Claire Hedrick. Harley Nicole Hedrick. Kaylin Faith Heichman. Carly Dawn Higgs. Bryce Michaela Keller. Haley Nicole Morris. Wanda Murillo Baquadano. Logan Edward Ott. Sydney Ann Palmer. Kelsey Renee Plecker. Brianna Lee Smith. Celeste Guadalupe Torres. Livia Renee Winger. Visual effects, 3D animation, instructor, Ms. Tabitha Daniel. Sterling Yvette Bendel. Jakaya Janae Odell Chambliss. Titus Earl Clifton. Adrian Miguel Etchebarn. Leslie Paola Guerrero Huerta. Bain Alexander High. Tristan Howard McNeil. Alina O'Hare. Joan Ashley Petrillo. Jeffrey Blair Simmons. Emily Sarah Spinagle. Jade Elizabeth Marie Trent. Grace Georgette Watts. Welding, instructor Mr. John Stover. Ethan Baker. Joey Beckwith. Antonio Corral. Caleb Dillashaw. Azael Esparza. Cyrus Fink. Trey Keplinger. Grant Kaiser. Elliot Messerly. Clint Miller.
First off, I have to give it to the crowd. That's probably the best behaved crowd we've ever had at MTC. Thank you all very much. Congratulations to all those we've recognized tonight. You have accomplished a great deal during your time at Massanutten Technical Center. You have left your mark, and you will continue to leave your mark for our community for many years to come. We are proud of your spirit, we are proud of your hard work, and we are proud of your success. But I want to leave you with the verses of the chorus of the song, Till You Can't by Cody Johnson. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you've got a dream, chase it, because a dream won't chase you back. If you're going to love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can till you can't. I hope you take these words to heart and you leave MTC and continue on your journey. You are now a graduate of MTC. Your future is bright because of the training and the support that you have received over the last 2 or 3 years, and we wish you all the very best. Again, parents, family, friends, and staff, please join me in applauding the class of 2022. This concludes the 50th ceremony of our certificates here at MTC. Students, you must exit the floor to the right. So if you exit the floor, proceed yourself to the right of the stage. Use the same stairs that you used to get down to the bottom, and you can meet your family up at the plaza level. Again, thank you for joining us tonight, and safe travels to everyone. Thank you.